Hey Libra, what is up? Welcome to your July 2020 reading. Libra, who made you mad? Who made you mad, Libra? You are stepping out in the fullness of yourself. You are in your energy right now and you are taking no prisoners. You are ready to cut off some heads. You are over it. I feel like there's a lot of people that you are just over them. You are over the situation and you do not want to commune with them. Okay, you want to be by yourself. You're like, yo, these people need help. And I'm not the psychiatrist. I cannot help these people. These people need to get over themselves. I feel like Libra, for whoever this message is resonating with, either you have a lot of fire in your chart or you are dealing with a fire sign. I did see some Leo energy pop up there with a sun card, but I keep seeing fire signs. So that's Aries, that's Leo, that's Sagittarius. And Libra, you ain't got time. You ain't got time for the mess, and you're not afraid to talk about it. You're not afraid to say, listen, I don't care for what's happening right now. This is not my vibe. I'm not for it. I'm not with it. Canceled. You are in cancellation season. You are canceling all the seasons, all the issues you ain't got time for, okay? It looks like there's someone who is, again, fire sign, who is maybe not stepping up to the plate in the way that they need to be. I feel like you are looking for some sort of security, some sort of balance, and there's someone that should be playing that role and they're not playing their role. Like they're trying to play a different role other than the role that is assigned to them. And you're like, hold up, wait a minute, but that is not your role. Could you just play your role? Could you do that instead of playing some other role that has nothing to do with you? What are you doing? What is going on? That is what you're asking this person. You are so confused as to why this person is trying to be and do everything else other than what they need to be. You're trying to figure it out. You don't understand what's going on. And you're like, hello, you are getting in the way of my plans. You're getting in the way of my master plans because you're out here playing games when you need to be getting your stuff together. So you're over it. You're over it, Libra. So it'll be interesting to see what pops up in this reading. So without any further ado, Libra, let's get into it. Look at that. There you are again, showing up again in your glory. You're not playing. You are really not playing, Libra. Let's go ahead and throw you in the middle of the deck. You are not playing. You are ready to cut heads off, cut ears off, eyes out, all of that. Savage. Bottom of the deck is the World card. This card is showing up again for you, Libra, because you have a divine vision of how things are supposed to be in your life. And you are not wanting anyone to come in the way of that. I feel like there could be a water sign, or you have water in your chart. I feel like there could be a water sign, perhaps maybe even a Sagittarius if you are dealing with a fire sign, or even Aries. And I'm saying that because I'm seeing the Temperance card and I'm also seeing the Emperor card. And I just feel like you guys are like annoyed. I'm just getting this real vibe of annoyance from you. Like there's people that are in here with their little apologies coming through, and their apologies are not enough because their apologies are not going to help you get your master plan in motion. It's not. You're trying to go for what you know you need and what you know you want, and you don't want to accept anything other than that, which is fine. You shouldn't settle. You should go for what you want. Okay? First card out for you is the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords energy, we already know what this is about. This is about heartbreak. This is about feeling defeated in matters of the heart. And this is not a card that anyone likes to see. As a matter of fact, this was just in Sagittarius's reading. And since Sagittarius is a fire sign and there's a lot of fire going on here, I don't know if maybe, you know what I'm saying, you could have been dealing with a Sagittarius, or perhaps you have a lot of Sagittarius in your chart. So moving on, there's this water energy coming again at the bottom of the deck with the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups talks about a regrettable exit. It talks about someone walking out, leaving a situation that they didn't necessarily want to leave. And that is what's showing up. And it looks like there was a third party situation going on, perhaps with a water sign, or someone has a lot of water in their chart, or you yourself, Libra, have a lot of water in your chart. But it looks like what happened is somebody had to walk away from a third party situation that was going on. And it was, you know, I feel like this was like a lifelong situation. It was something from childhood with the Six of Cups. You know what I mean? There was like some soulmate connection, some bond, somebody that you've been knowing for a long time. And this was someone that you loved, or someone that loved you very, very much. And things just didn't pan out the way that you had expected. And you're like, you are not happy about it. Like, you are ready to take off some heads. Like, you like, you're not playing at all. Okay? So, oh my goodness, I wouldn't be surprised if you were dealing with a Sagittarius. I honestly feel like this message for a Libra dealing with a Sagittarius, because one of the other cards Sagittarius got that just popped out for you is the Ace of Pentacles. So a new opportunity comes on the horizon and you're like, I never looked at things that way before. That actually might be a very good idea. Let me consider that. Brand new beginning. But then that idea may not have been the idea that you really thought it was going to be, because now look at this. The Five of Cups energy is here. Someone is sad. Someone is crying over spilt milk. Someone is like, oh my goodness, I made the wrong decision. Look at this mess that I've caused, or this person has caused. And you're not concentrating on the two cups behind you that are still upright. Okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. I promise you, if you watch the Sagittarius reading, it's going to feel like I'm reading pretty much the same thing. Like with the cards, like all the cards are coming out like pretty much the same. But the message is a little bit different, because what's going on here with you, Libra, with the Queen of Pentacles, someone is very nurturing. Like, this is the card that popped up before. Someone is very stable, you know, and I feel like this is your energy, Libra. I feel like you have been systematically trying to figure out how to get your life in a certain place where you can be the queen of your empire, where you can have that stability. You know, you're focused on your goals. You're focusing on making this money. You're focusing on stability because you want fulfillment. You want that all around fulfillment. Listen to me. You want that all around fulfillment. You want that 10 of Cups energy. You want that love, that satisfaction, that fulfillment. But look what's in between, what it's in between. It's in between the King of Pentacles. This is that man with the coins, the money, you know, that energy, that masculine energy that holds down the fort, that brings home the bread. Okay, Libra? That is what you are wanting. And it's a soulmate connection, right? The only thing that's between it is love, fulfillment. Like, this is the beauty, that happy home. Like, it's all coming together, and you got to have strength in the situation. But again, like I said, there's so much fire that's been popping up, and this card represents Leo. So perhaps you have Leo in your chart, or you're dealing with a Leo, or someone has Leo in their chart heavily. But you see all of this good stuff that's going on here. This is what you're trying to achieve. You're seeking truth, and you're like, where is this? I'm looking for it because I feel like I don't have it. Where is it? And that is why you're getting frustrated. You're ready to tell somebody about themselves. Oh my goodness. Look at this Sun card popping up right here, right now. Because full course, 180, you're going to get to your happiness. There's going to be that happiness, that fulfillment, that joy, that abundance that you need, Libra. It's coming. It is on the horizon. And again, this is that Leo energy. So again, some of you guys may be dealing with a Leo, or there's a Leo in there, or there's Leo in your chart, or there's a Leo involved in the energy somewhere, somehow. But there's some more fire signs with the Princess of Wands. And the Princess of Wands is the Page of Wands. And it is just that little inkling of desire, that little bit of passion that is really going to set you off. That's really going to put you in the right place at the right time to make things happen the way you want it to happen. The thing is are you ready to take that step? Are you ready to take that step? Or are you going to be fearful of the unknown? Are you going to be fearful of what can go wrong? Are you afraid of hurt? Are you afraid of endings? Are you afraid of things not going the way you want it to go? Are you so afraid of things not going the way that you want it to go that you put a stop and you put a halt to all the beautiful possibilities that could happen, that could occur, because you want to maintain so much control of the situation? That's something to consider and to think about, Libra. Okay. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and clarify these cards. Bottom of the deck. I promise you, when I did the clarifying of the cards, you don't know how many times I shuffled this deck, y'all. And I just shuffled it again in front of you. This is the same card, same timing, same positioning as Sagittarius. I'm gonna just put that out there. And look, do you see its resemblance here? It's the same card, guys. It's the same card. Look, Page of Wands. This is exactly what I was telling you. The Princess of Wands. These are the same cards. I feel like you guys are letting the little things keep you from the bigger things because you're focused on the wrong thing. That was a word. That was a word in itself. Let's go ahead and clarify. Okay, here we go. Cards fighting with me. So yeah, whatever heartbreak that was, that left somebody single, ready to mingle, looking fine in their garden with the pentacles, okay? This person was like, I am moving on, okay? The heartbreak happened and someone's like, you know what? I'm not going to fix whatever this is. I'm going to step aside. I'm going to do me. I'm going to be in my garden with my pentacles. So if you want me, come find me. And, you know, this person moved on. With a Chariot, this could be a Cancer involved, Cancer in your chart, Cancer in the other person's chart. But so, yeah, someone's like, yo, I'm ready to move on. Like, I do not have the time. You did not care that this was something from the past, something that you have nurtured and cultivated for however long. You were done with it because it was done. It was over. Everything came full circle. You fulfilled the cycle. The karmic debt has been repaid. You don't got time for all the drama, the mess. You felt the pain. The chapter has ended. Goodbye. You're ready to move on, okay? Okay, so two cards just popped up to clarify the Ace of Pentacles, and they're both in reverse. We got the Queen of Wands in reverse, and we also got the Four of Wands in reverse. These cards popped up in the pre-shuffle, guys. This is crazy, and I feel like these are the same cards that were in Sagittarius, but they were upright. They're popping up, you know, in reverse for you to clarify the Ace of Pentacles. And what I feel is just like I was saying earlier at the beginning of the reading, someone could not get it together. Someone had an offer, someone had a big goal, big dream, but it's almost like they were so stuck in their fear. They were so stuck in the status quo and the way things were. They couldn't get it together to make it possible. So it's like their actions didn't match their intentions, which was frustrating, not only for you, Libra, but for them as well, because this is what happens. 8 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Someone who is trapped in their mind, someone who is literally holding themselves back from what they want in life because they are trapped in their mind. They're trapped in a prison, a mental prison of wanting balance, but they don't know how to achieve balance. Okay, they want the abundance. They want to be the King of Pentacles, but they're having a very hard time figuring out how to get there. They need guidance. Okay. Clarifying the 5 of Cups is the King of Wands. And this is definitely some soulmate energy. You guys have been knowing each other for a minute. Look at this. Someone is not playing their role. They're not being upright in the situation. If these were upright, look at what happens. You got the happy home, you got the stability, you got that love, you got that connection. Two people that are passionate about the same thing. But y'all are focused on different things. Like, you guys aren't even seeing eye to eye. And that is what's causing this stability to be non-existent. It's non-existent, okay? Whew. So I feel like with the Four of Swords, this showed up again for Sagittarius. I'm just saying that you guys are having to take a break from the whole situation because you're standing in your power. This person is not standing in their power. And that is what's causing the rift in the situation. And somebody knows that. Someone is very sad about that. And they're like, I think someone came to the realization to say, you know what? I am the one that is causing this, or, oh, it's the other person that is causing this. And you're frustrated because now that you know how to fix the problem, you don't know how to approach the other person to explain to them what needs to be done to fix the problem because you're just so upset at everything, which is fair. And it happens. You know what I mean? So right now you're just in a point of seeking balance. You're looking for some communication. You want them to communicate with you because you know that you have everything going the way that you need it to be going. Financially, you feel financially secure and you feel like you guys can really build something solid and you feel like it's destiny for you guys to be together, but you don't want to chase. And you shouldn't have to chase because you feel like the other person was not living up to their full potential and doing what they needed to do. And that's what caused this problem in the first place. But ultimately, I just feel like you guys were not seeing eye to eye. I feel like the other person was trying equally as hard as you were trying, but you guys were not focused on the same things. You were crying over these cups. They were crying over another set of cups. Like, you guys just really weren't seeing things eye to eye. And I strongly believe that that is where the problem lies. And the last card is the Nine of Cups in reverse. So here's the thing. This is the happiness. This is what you want. But it's almost like you have to choose. You have to choose. It's like, are you going to be happy and not be emotionally fulfilled? Or are you going to choose emotional fulfillment over true happiness? Because what's interesting is that for you, it doesn't seem like emotional fulfillment is going to bring you that stability and that happiness that you're looking for. Because if you look at this Sun card, you know, is basically showing how, if you will, you can say that these are pentacles. You know what I mean? These are all the signs revolving around the sun. You know, this could be fame, you know, and you could see like there's a snake around him, like kind of keeping him kind of captive, kind of in bondage a little bit. But he's a warrior. He knows how to get out of this situation, right? And he knows that no matter what might be happening all around him, the obstacles he might have, he has the tools to get over it, right? So I feel like for you, you have to decide what is more important to you. Like, what is it that you really need right now? And that's how you honor yourself. You don't honor yourself by doing something that other people want you to do. You don't honor yourself by making other people happy. You honor yourself by you making you happy. And when you make yourself happy and you have that emotional fulfillment, everything can come together. But I feel like for some reason, Libra, you're just focused on one aspect of the puzzle, and whoever else you're dealing with is focused on a completely different aspect of the puzzle. And that's what's causing all of this disruption, okay? At the bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. Someone is holding on. Someone is holding on. Someone is trying to put in some work, but ultimately, they're tired. They're tired. They feel like they might as well just walk away from all of it because it's taking too long. And they're tired of stressing over it. They want the love, you know, but they're tired of the pain, the stress, the agony, the frustration that comes with it. It's like, if this is everything that comes with it to get what I need, like, I don't even want it. So it's almost like they've given up. So I don't know if that's you. I don't know if that's the other person. Take what you will and leave it at that. Okay? So So I'm just going to go ahead and pull 3 cards from the Earth Magic Oracle deck to give you some words of wisdom, Sagittarius. Oops, Libra. I feel like someone needs to go watch that Sagittarius video that just came up. I ain't gonna tell no lies. I'm just saying. If it's in your chart, if Sagittarius is in your chart specifically, I feel like that might give you more depth. Or if you are dealing with a Sagittarius and you feel the need to cross-watch, maybe take a peek and see if that resonates with your situation. Because what I do notice is that sometimes you watch a video for yourself and it's only a piece of the puzzle, but if you cross-watch another video, sometimes you can get the full answer. Okay, so anyhow, I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there. And let's go ahead and see what cards come out for you. All right, Libra, first card out is DNA, Karma. Ooh. I thought this was the Ancestors card for a minute because it's similar. Next card, Gaia, Nurturing. Okay, last card, Autumnal Equinox, Release. And at the bottom is Shaman, Ancient Healing Wisdom. Listen, everything that's happening right now, it doesn't make sense. You're big mad. This other person is like, listen, I don't even know what to do. Understand that all of this that seems like a lot of smokes and mirrors going on, especially during Mercury retrograde season, it is not a coincidence. It is happening because there's a lot of healing that needs to take place. Shaman, Ancient Healing Wisdom. Why? Because karma, your DNA, your karma, everything that's happening, it was destined to happen. You're healing generational, ancestral situations, right? This is karma that needs to be healed from past lives, past bloodlines, like, you know what I mean? And it's the universe that is orchestrating this to be exactly how it is, Libra, okay? Gaia, nurturing. It may not feel nurturing, but here's the thing. While all of this is happening, it's erupting certain things inside of you. It's bringing to light certain emotions and certain things inside of you that you're having to recognize that needs to be healed within you. And I think you just really need to pay attention to what's coming up and to really step into a place of self-love and honoring yourself and being okay with what comes up. Because what comes up when you realize that you made a lot of choices that maybe cause some of the issues that you're facing right now, that accountability that comes with recognizing that is that you need to nurture yourself and heal from it from a loving way. It's not to beat yourself up and be like, oh, I did this wrong and I should have done this like this, or beat up the other person, but instead it's a learning experience to say, okay, that's where I went wrong. Let me forgive myself for that. Because sometimes you can't go back and fix it, but you can start again, right? So just be very loving, be very nurturing to yourself, forgive yourself, and honor yourself in any way that you can. Don't beat yourself up because it's part of life and you don't lose in life, you only learn, okay? With the autumnal equinox coming up here, release. And I feel like this card is serving 2 purposes. First of all, it's letting you know that you need to let go of a lot of the things that you're holding on to mentally, emotionally, spiritually, even people, places, things that you have in your environment that you know you don't need to have around. For some of you, this is friends. These are people in your life that are trying to dictate your life, that are trying to tell you what to do, but they're not living in your shoes. And you can never be happy following somebody else's blueprint and somebody else's plan because that person isn't a part of your DNA. They don't understand your karma. So you really need to get in touch with Gaia, with God, with universe, with source to tap into, you know, what path you should be on and the purpose behind it. So that way you can release a lot of the baggage and the things that are holding you back, that are preventing you from having both the abundance and the happiness that you deserve, that emotional fulfillment that you need. And I also feel like this is a timestamp that by the time autumn rolls around, if you guys do what you need to do, you guys are going to see a lot of major shifts. And this is literally right around the corner, as much as I don't want to admit that because I wish summer could be forever. I'm obviously not living in the right city, but I feel like when autumn rolls around, if you guys listen to this message, that by autumn, you guys are going to see a huge shift in your life. All right, that is all I got for you, Libra. If this message resonated with you, go ahead, comment down below. Let me know what's going on. I do reply to all the comments. I do read all of the comments, so definitely go ahead and do that. If this message resonated, definitely go ahead, click that like button. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead, subscribe, and click that bell so you'll be notified whenever I post new videos just like this one. And as well, if you know a Libra that is going through it and needs this message to gain some clarity, be the angel that you are and share this message with them. I wish you so much love, Libra. All the best. May July 2020 be an amazing one for you as you figure out all of this. I strongly believe that things are going to get better for you if you hold on, be strong, and trust the process. All right, guys, you guys officially have the longest reading for this month, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.